What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed. It's been quite a long time since I've done a video on Need for Speed, and to be honest, this video isn't necessarily on this game, Need for Speed 2015. Today I'm going to be talking about what I want from Need for Speed 2017. I did one of these back in, I think, 2014, talking about what I wanted about Need for Speed 2015. It was called the exact same thing, but, 15 instead of 17. So now I'm going to do that same thing again. And just kind of talk to you guys about what sort of things I want to have in this game in 2017. I'm probably not going to go into quite as much detail as I did last year. Last year I made one video like this, and then after that I made a bunch of separate videos going into more detail. This time I'm probably just going to stick to this one video because we know that Need for Speed 2017, or whenever it comes out, we're presuming it's 2017. It hasn't actually been kind of announced yet as far as I know, so we're fairly sure it will be this year though. This game's going to be based pretty much off of 2015. I mean, they're going to keep the same engine and all that sort of thing, but I wanted to talk about what things I wanted in the game. A lot of what we're going to be looking at is kind of seeing what was wrong with 2015 and making sure 2017 is going to do some of those things better, or maybe even all of those things better. We don't know. So Need for Speed 2015 was an alright game. It was a step in the right direction, definitely, from what they were doing before that. However, it definitely wasn't a particularly good game. The handling was awful. The customization was nowhere near as crazy as they said it was going to be. And all around, it was just a little bit of a disappointment. However, it was a step in the right direction, so I do appreciate Need for Speed 2015. It gave me quite a few hours of fun. However, it's not anywhere near as good as I was hoping. So for Need for Speed 2017, we will start off with, the customization. We need more of it. I know that in 2015 we did get customization. Before that we had Rivals, we had Most Wanted, we had Hot Pursuit 2010, The Run. Those games didn't really have any customization at all, especially visual. Whereas 2015 does, and it has a little bit. However, when they announced the game, they were like, you can do crazy customization never before seen. And then we saw it, and it was like, well, I mean, it's not that great. It's nowhere near, the Underground 2 levels, or even Underground 1 levels of customization. It's nothing like that. The performance upgrades were pretty decent. However, the customization, like the visual customization with body mods and stuff, nowhere near as good. So that is one thing that needs to be improved for Need for Speed 2017, or whenever it comes out. We're just going to call it 2017 for now. We need more car customization, guys. I think they will deliver. I think they will deliver on that part. At least I'm hoping they will. I don't understand why they would drop then. I'm fairly certain they're not going to drop customization altogether, because I think one of the main reasons why they rebooted Need for Speed was because, it started going in a different direction, so they're pulling it back to its roots. However, I don't know how deep they're going to go with customization. I do hope they really go back to, to Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon Days. I really hope it can go back to something like that. Now we'll have a talk about the car list, I suppose. What cars do we want to see? Need for Speed 2015's car list wasn't bad. From launch, I'm not talking English. The game didn't have that many cars, really. I can't remember how many it was exactly. I think it was like in the 30s or 40s. I honestly have no clue. But it wasn't that amazing. There were a few cars that had decent customization. You had your Skylines, your Silvias, stuff like that could have most of the Japanese stuff that had really good customization, or at least it was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. But then there was a lot of cars, there was a lot of supercars, hypercars, cars like that you just couldn't do anything to. And I mean, I know it's licensing and whatever, and I know Ferrari are a bit annoying with stuff like that, but it's Need for Speed. You need customization. All the cars in the game must have some pretty in-depth customization for Need for Speed 2017, because otherwise it's just not going to work. If you want to put hypercars and supercars into the game, make it so that they can be customized a fair amount. The old games didn't have hypercars and supercars, so well, they did towards the end, like Carbon kind of and onwards. They got supercars, but you could customize them. You can't customize these ones very much, so I really hope in the next game, if you do decide to bring cars like that back into the game, that you can customize them a pretty decent amount. Obviously, we want muscle cars. What else? like, you know, JDM, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the car list will probably be okay. However, if you are bringing in supercars and hypercars, please make sure we can customize them. Now on to kind of, I'm going to go on to the handling, because this is something that really needs a rework. Now they completely redid the handling, as far as I know, for Need for Speed 2015, and well, it was a bit shit, wasn't it? It wasn't very good. Need for Speed 2015's handling is quite abysmal, to be completely honest. It needs redoing. The handling needs completely redoing. I don't mind it being so drift focused. It's really drift focused at the moment. I don't mind that. That is okay. However, make it not so twitchy. Like, it feels like the cars are trying to drive themselves, and it twitches around and it goes into walls, and it's really annoying. Also, this is more of a personal preference for me. I haven't really heard anyone else complaining about this, but this is kind of just my own thing. I don't like the collision thing where when you collide into something, your car goes flipping off into space and you can't do anything for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. I hate that. Like the kind of Criterion crashing, you know, you see it in Burnout games and stuff. In Burnout, sure, I don't mind. In Need for Speed, why do we need that? We shouldn't. I understand that maybe you want to, you know, if you crash a car really badly, your car will go flipping out, you shouldn't be driving that right now. But then we get these like 5-second cutscenes after the car's been toppled over 20 times of the car just sitting there dead. And then we have to wait for it to respawn, and I don't like that. I mean, that's more of a personal preference for me. I wouldn't, you know, it's not going to kill the game if that's in there, but that's just a personal thing. And what else do I really have to talk about? I mean, multiplayer, they did alright at the multiplayer in Need for Speed 2015 when they added the speed list thing in. I don't think that was too bad. You could probably get away with keeping that. It would be nice if the game wasn't like only online. Like Need for Speed 2015, you need to be online all the time. I'd prefer if that wasn't the case, but you know, whatever, what are you gonna do? That's not a massive problem. But I think that's really it. I just wanted to talk about, you know, what I really want from Need for Speed 2017. My hopes are higher for this game. I had really high hopes for 2015, and some things were definitely there. However, they weren't there as much as I wanted them to be, so I'm hoping with 2017, or whenever this game comes out, I'm hoping it's 2017, whenever it comes out, I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.